Hello again, everyone. What you're looking at here is a tool on TradingView. It's actually invite-only indicators from a company called GenX Wealth Systems, and they have created an incredible tool, an incredible system to read stock charts that has just blown my mind. I'm so excited to share this with you. So powerful, gives you so much good information that you can use when you're making decisions to sell stocks, buy stocks, options, whatever types of investment in the stock market, crypto, whatever you're looking at. This tool is amazing. And what I'm looking at right now is SoundHound because what I want to do is I currently have 1,000 shares of SoundHound. And so what I'm looking to do is to try to make some money on the shares that I own. And what I'm looking at here is SoundHound's currently trading at about $9 and let's say 70 to 80 cents per share. It looked like you can see here in this indicator, these lines that you see here that historically we would have had to have drawn ourselves. We've had to look at sell volume or buy volume, sell volume. Resistance levels are formed by these buy levels and sell levels. You can see there is bullish, bearish trends. Different indicators. You can see a yellow trend line there. You can see and I'll go also down to you'll see it more clearly, especially when we get to the lower time frames. Right now, I'm on the daily time chart, and I'm seeing there's a lot of resistance there. SoundHound has earnings today, and depending on how those earnings go, they can. My forecast says they, probably wouldn't exceed maybe $13 per share, kind of in this range, and I'm expecting somewhere maybe in about the $11 range max. 10.50 to $11. And worst case scenario, if it were to pull back and miss, it can go all the way down to, maybe the level of 6.50 to, $7, let's say. So thinking of the volatility, I want to hold on to those 1,000 shares, but I wouldn't mind collecting some premium by selling a covered call, which I'll show you after this video. So hang in there because I will show you that. Yeah, we'll look at doing that. And then what I want to do is go over to let's say the 3-minute chart. And what I want to show you is this tool, this indicator is just so amazing. I mean, you can see I'm in extended hours now, but you can see that here's in the first 5 minutes, it gives you the lines automatically. These gray lines here, the opening high and the opening low. And so you can see that, wow, SoundHound has just traded very nicely within that range. It exceeded the VWAP as well as the 15 trend line. Did some retest, had a lot of momentum here, had a retest, good entry, somewhat of a little retest, but that entry was a great entry to get in. Some consolidation towards the end of the day. However, it's still on a bullish trend for the day, which is great. If I zoom out to the 1-hour chart, you can see there's definitely a lot of resistance there on the 1 hour. Also some support there at about, let's say, 875. I expect the next couple of days probably trading within this range. Anywhere from 850 to maybe 1050. If they exceed blowout expectations, of course, it's unpredictable. That's why there's so much volatility at earnings. But you can see, opening high, or the high from the previous day, the low from the previous day. So you can see it's been on an upward trend here the last couple of days. If I go out to the 4-hour, you can see we've been in a consolidation pattern since it looks like, end of March until now. It's kind of been consolidating, and you can see, if you were in here and saw this double top and this red alert, selling a covered call here would have been ideal, because then when you sell the covered call, you can cash out that premium. Gosh, within a week, you can collect 80% here premium. And then here, if you were thinking to get in, definitely once you saw confirmation of an upward trend, you can sell cash secured puts here, maybe even at the money, and collect juicy premiums on the way up, and also here as well. But now that we're bouncing up on the high resistance, I'm just at a place where if we did have a failure down, I want to protect my shares. I want to collect premium on that. And even if we exceed earnings, I want to look at collecting some premium on the way up, and make some decent stock, capital gains, as well as maybe some income by selling covered calls. So just wanted to share that with you. You can see this also works for this GenX tool. Is just an amazing, powerful tool that you use for Bitcoin, crypto, XRP, altcoins, meme coins. You can see that for example, Bitcoin's been on a consolidation, kind of a sideways trend for a while. It's very nice to see this upward momentum. Up to 101. It's great. It's been a while since it's passed through 100, which was way back here in February. So very nice. You can see a lot of support, So definitely, you can see definitely a bullish trend. Nice little retest there. Great entry here. If you were considering getting into Bitcoin, this would have been a great buy here at about 96, 97. XRP, let's say, for example, very similar. XRP's been in a consolidation as well. A lot of support. You can see it here, 111 million buy zone in this area here. Lots of support. Again, solid bullish trend. Green arrow momentum pop. Green signal. Yeah, just great. Looking forward to seeing where this goes from this point forward. Of course, Apple, Tesla, so many others. You can see, Tesla has some resistance coming off all-time highs, dipped down to about 168, and is on an upward trend, but it's still hitting some resistance here. Can it break through that? That'd be great, but we'll see what it does. But yeah, just to give you an idea, the GenXSystem is an amazing tool. We're going to definitely be sharing more about this tool and how it's used to maximize profits, maximize efficiencies in trading, and just learning how to be more effective. And if you're an existing trader, this tool is just going to help you to be more effective, improve your skills. If you're a beginner, man, this is a great place to start learning because it draws lines for you. It sets bottoms, top, supports, target prices as well. You can see here, has profit target boxes. So if there's resistance, the stock's going to bounce. But you can see on the opening, it set the daily high, the daily low. When it broke out of the box, it hit these targets, hit the volume, bounced off, went through, hit this target, box 3, and now it's finding support at the opening high. So very, very powerful. This is not currently available to the public, the general public. I'm currently working with the owner of this and the company that's developed this, and they're going to be launching this here on June 1st. So we're really excited to get this out to folks so you guys can just use this, see the power of it. We're going to be showcasing it, using it for all of the trades that we do, and showing you how it works, and hopefully have some live videos where you can see it in action, real time. And yeah, very, very excited. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like, hit the notification bell. Make sure you get all our notifications, especially when we go live, because if we go live, it's because there's a setup form. And so, be sure to, hit the like, subscribe buttons, and yeah, we'll see you then.